Jason Walters, and this is my speech on Guitar Hero versus guitar, and this is my audience.
Hi, I'm Chuck.
I'm Robin.
I'm Nikki.
I'm Rose.
I'm Chuck.
I'm TA.
So, any teenager I've talked to has played Guitar Hero, or at least heard about it. I too have played Guitar Hero and thought it was fun. On the other hand, I play an actual guitar, and I've been playing since I was 10. I've given lessons to friends, played for the school jazz band, and even played a Styx cover song, Come Sail Away, at halftime with the marching band. With the bands that I've performed with, I've set up my garage like the studio, like you see here, and I've performed at Skipper's Smokehouse with all county jazz band, as well as at friends' parties. What I don't get, though, is how people spend every free moment of their time trying to perfect playing on a toy guitar, when this time could be spent in learning chords on songs on real guitar. You too can pick up a real guitar and practice the same amount of time as Guitar Hero users, then you would be amazing at Guitar Hero as well. And then you can create your own music for the rest of your life. In doing my research, I wanted to compare the cost of buying Guitar Hero and buying a guitar. To make things fair, I looked at everything you need, including an amplifier for the guitar and items like console for the game. I found my information on Guitar Hero at CircuitCity.com and found that it will cost anywhere from $200 to $600 to start playing, including the game console, the guitar kit, and the game. To find my information on the cost of a guitar, I went to SamAsh.com. I quickly discovered that the easiest way to start is by buying a guitar kit, which includes the beginner's guitar. The kit also has a small guitar amplifier, along with the picks, tuner, and other gear depending on the kit you buy, like this small amp and the red guitar back here, which came free with this guitar. I found through experience that both of these can, I was surprised to find that the cost of these kits range between $200 to $600 as well. I found through experience, though, that both of these can run for much less than the list price if you buy them at the right time. I might also add that it is much more exciting to buy a guitar from a place like Sam Ash, since you can play a variety of different guitars and watch people play instruments. The salesman there can usually play something that will impress anybody, and they don't mind showing you a thing or two either. In addition to a higher-end guitar, a higher-end guitar increases in value as it ages, whereas a Guitar Hero guitar does not. In fact, it'll either be outdated or will break within a year. A great example is my dad's Gibson Les Paul that he bought for $200 over 30 years ago. This is the Gibson Les Paul. We recently had it cleaned and restored, and the technician doing the work said he would pay over $3,000 for this guitar. That was very exciting to know, but my dad and I both know that we could never sell it. It is clear, though, that the startup costs of Guitar Hero and guitar are basically the same. How about practicing? How much time is put into Guitar Hero as compared to guitar? I found that according to Curry Miller, an ethnomusicologist, most Guitar Heroes typically play Guitar Hero for 1 to 2 hours at a time. Miller has a large research blog at guitarheroresearch.blogspot.com. I know from experience in talking to other guitarists and the guitar teachers that an hour a day of playing guitar is all you need and can handle on the guitar. Good reason for that is that it actually takes time to build up endurance to play real guitar, and your hand has to stretch for the chords, pressing the strings hard enough at the same time, which can be difficult at first. An example of a good chord is like this. And a bad chord doesn't sound so good. When that time pays off, and it will if you practice, it is a great feeling to sit down and play any song you hear because you know the chords. Now let's look at some of the details of Guitar Hero. I have played Guitar Hero as well due to many of my friends that own the game. Some of them are very good at Guitar Hero and are considered to be experts. I keep thinking that it is like playing guitar, and it further messes me up. Because it's nothing like playing a real guitar, some of the songs I am good at playing, and it quickly occurred to me, though, that it means nothing except that I can play a song on a toy guitar. But don't get me wrong, it is fun when you have it, because you, don't get me wrong, because it is fun, because you have the entire band backing you up with little effort, and it is more fun to play at a party atmosphere because everyone else can join in. My biggest problem with the game is how people think that if they are good at Guitar Hero, they'll be good at playing the guitar. Another thing I don't like is that you can only play the songs available through Guitar Hero. There are many good songs and genres that are not available, and currently only rock songs are available for Guitar Hero. I will admit, though, the big advantage of having Guitar Hero is that they give you a band without the hassle of a large drum set, the bass amp being too loud, or having a singer who picks all the songs. But without that, where's the fun in having a band if there are no obstacles to overcome? Now let's look at the guitar. When I first started playing, I learned the basic chords and quickly realized that I could listen to a song on the radio and play every song that I liked. Another exciting thing about the guitar is when I play a guitar at a music store and instantly people want to show off what they know, and soon I am playing songs with people I've just met as if we were friends. I'm always learning something from someone, or I'm teaching them something. Don't forget, I didn't just start playing overnight. It took me a while to play all the chords correctly because my hands had to grow around the guitar, but I would still put in an hour a day after school, and before I knew it, I was good enough to play bands and start teaching my friends. I wish I had time to practice like I did, or even put in time like users do with Guitar Hero. If I did, I would focus on learning new songs as they came out and create a few songs of my own. If you're going to learn guitar, I would say learn the chords as best you can at first, and then focus on the solos, because having a good background with chords will give you endless possibilities of music. In addition, you can pick what styles of music you play, try to imitate guitarists that you like. Another thing I can say about guitar is that it will be something that you can do no matter how old you are, because once you learn guitar, it is with you for life. Also, there will always be guitar players, but I am curious to see how long Guitar Hero is going to last. You don't have to be a guitar hero to play guitar, but if you can play what you like and play it well, then that is all you need. Even though I do agree that Guitar Hero is a lot of fun to play at parties with your friends, the feeling I get from playing a real guitar around my friends is much more satisfying. Your own music sounds the way you want the song to be heard, and you can play from a very large list of songs that you can pick up over the years. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of songs that are still out of my limits, but they aren't unattainable because there's no limit to what songs I can play or how well I can play them. That is what I believe is more exciting about real guitar, the fact that it is not like a game where I can have all the songs defeated. There's no such thing in the music world as defeat. There's always a better level to strive for. As I showed, there isn't much difference in price to getting started with the game where the guitar and the time required is equivalent. Although it may seem more rewarding for Guitar Hero at first, the outcome of putting all that time into a real guitar will last a lifetime. Thank you. You guys have any questions?
Play the song.
Sorry, I'm much better. I'm just nervous.
Alright. PA on the drums.
Right? Are you seriously
Oh,
recording?
wait.